Hey, what's up you guys? Thomas back with another LinScents video. Today I have 10 more no doubt about it clones. But before I get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV. Whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. And apparently most of my fans, most of my subscribers are Android people. Good for you guys. You guys know good stuff when you see it. But again, if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, only subscribe if you are an Android fan, okay? So if you're an Apple fan, go subscribe to someone else's. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody is welcome here. Android, Apple, it's all the same. We all love fragrances. That's why you're here. So yesterday I did a video on 15 no doubt about it clones from the Middle Eastern houses. You got Maison de l'Ombre, which is like Latafa. You got Afnan. You got Fragrance World. You got Paris Corner. You got all these different things. Afnan, Armaf, Rasasi, all these. Now, the ones that seem to make a lot of the clones, the real ones are the Maison de l'Ombre lineup, the Fragrance World, Paris Corners, stuff like that. Those houses or this brand naming are the ones that really pretty much are saying, you know what, we don't care. We want everybody to know what we are doing. We are copying these guys. We're copying the big names, and we are doing it better for a fraction of the price. So with that being said, let's get into these. Seemed like you guys liked the last 10, so the last 15, my fault. So let's get into these 10. And what we will do, if the wifey will come back. Wifey, come now. Sometimes you just add that little now at the end, they come. If you don't, then they kind of still do what they're doing. But if you add that now, then they kind of get the hint that now means now. So what we are going to do, I got 10 of them. Now again, some of these, there's like 2 of them where maybe just one that I'm not too sure exactly what clone it is, but you guys can leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, okay? So what I am going to do is I'm going to show you what these fragrances are. You are going to see a darker thumb coming into the phone screen right here like this. And when you see the thumbs up, that means the wifey approves. If she does that, that means it sucks, okay? So again, my hand is pretty white. But you will see a darker shaded thumb in the video about 10 times, okay? So with that being said, wifey is still not entered the building yet. She's obviously too busy doing something else. Now, I don't want to make this video too long, so wifey, please, now. She probably has a tummy ache, who knows. But let's get into these, okay? 10 more of these real quick. Now, again, these are literally clones, like literally, like we are stealing the idea. We are going to make it our own. And again, that's how some of you guys got to take these clones, okay? Take it as their own, okay? Obviously, yes, we know they're cloning something, but at the end of the day, either you don't have that, maybe you have it, maybe you want to do a side-by-side comparison. But again, if you do have some of these, why bother getting one of these, okay? So me personally, I don't have these. I don't have the designer ones. I'm too cheap. So I'd rather just get these, okay? So I know some of you guys are cheap as well. That's why you guys are here. So let's start off with, probably this is my least favorite. And not because it's a bad fragrance, it's just because I'm not the biggest fan of just this one in general, this tobacco fragrance. This one is from Pandora Scents. This one is Tobacco Rouge. You guys already know what it's trying to clone. Mancera's Red Tobacco. There is no hiding the fact that they're trying to do that. In fact, this thing is so trying to be red tobacco that at one point, a long time ago, I had this shelf bare and just this was sitting there. And someone was like, get that red tobacco a friend. People really thought this was Mancera's Red Tobacco. So the wifey will see if she likes it. Again, you will see a darker thumb in the video. Now, we are not going to spray it because a lot of these you can smell pretty much straight from the atomizer. If I do have to spray something, maybe I'll spray it. So the wifey likes it. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan. To me, it just smells like a dry cigarette. If you've ever smelled like a dry cigarette, that dry tobacco. Now, The dry down on this is very nice and vanilla, and just nice overall scent. So again, not my favorite, but it definitely gets the job done. So next up, this one, again, no hiding the fact that this is trying to clone Mr. Tom Ford. This one, now I had two others right here, you see. Again, they look just like the Tom Ford bottles. This one is Porto Neroli. This one is trying to clone the Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford. Now this is pretty much one of my favorite fresh scents around. So I'm gonna spray this because I'm not sure if you'll be able to smell it, but you guys already know this is kind of like a clone of Mr. A Gazillion 11 as well. So this one is kind of citrusy, kind of floral, just fresh. This one kind of needs more of a, I think it's better to smell on the skin rather than just smelling it straight from the cap. If you get it on the skin, it's definitely very nice, uplifting. Again, nice, clean, fresh scent. Unisex as well. She is going to spray it on her arm because, again, I think it needs some skin to interact. A little bit better that way, so.
It's okay.
It's okay. So that one would be more of a thumb sideways, okay? So there we go. Sideways. Me personally, I like it. It's one of my favorite freshies. Again, unisex fragrance. Next up, we might as well just stick with the, you know what? Let's go with the one that was in a video not too long ago. This was part of a battle, if you will. This is from Paris Corner. This one's African Leopard. You guys already know this is trying to clone Memo's African Leather. I guess them trying to take the whole, they already tried to copy the bottle. Okay, the African Leopard. Maybe you can get leather from a leopard. I don't know. Maybe that's why they went with leopard, because they could have easily said African crocodile, because crocodile skin would probably be close to leather, but I don't know what a leopard has to do with anything. But the wifey actually liked this one. This one was that kind of leathery, spicy, woody fragrance. Definitely a nice date night fragrance. Maybe a night out with the fellas at a cigar bar, if you will. But this one is very good. Go check this one out if you can find it.
I like that one.
So another thumbs up. See. Next up.
Brody picked one.
Yes, the dog did pick one. His thumb is right on this one right here. This one is a clone of Fleur Narcotique. Now this one just says, you know what, we're just gonna add an L-E in front of that. We're gonna call it Le Fleur Narcotique. And this one is from Fragrance World. Again, this one is gonna be just your fresh floral, pretty much unisex, more for women, honestly. But a guy could easily wear that as well. Wear it downtown, wear it at the, not to the nightclub. I wouldn't wear that as a man. Maybe a woman can wear it though to the nightclub, but not a man. Man would just wear that maybe out going to the coffee shop or something like that. Maybe going to the wine bar, who knows, but not to a club or anything like that. Not on a date night.
So
okay?
Specialty club.
But again, specialty club, like an artsy club maybe, if you're indoors and daytime. Okay, so this is again nice and floral, fresh, just a very nice, fresh fragrance. Okay, beautiful. See, the wife says beautiful. Okay, we got 5 more sitting in front of me.
He's picking another one.
You know what? We'll just go with the one that's pretty much similar to that one. This one is going to be your citrusy floral fragrance as well. Nice, fresh, uplifting. This one is a clone of Mason. I'm not even going to butcher the name. So all I'm going to say is this is Aqua Universalis. Universalis. You guys see the bottle? Obviously, it is cloning something, and I'm not going to butcher the name because I don't have any of those fragrances. I don't have the real deal. I can't afford it. Those things are like $200. This was like $50, so here, smell that one. Again, unisex, honestly, probably more for women, honestly. Again, you don't think so? It's citrusy. It's kind of floral. It's fresh. It's kind of watery, if you will.
This does smell like my cool waters a little bit, but when I sprayed it on it, I could wear this. But
yeah, from the cap. Some of these from the cap, they smell a lot different than when you actually spray it. So some of these you're gonna have to give a spray. The wifey likes it. The thumb was not really in the video right there. It was, oh, he's back. The dog is back.
Very good.
Brody is back. There's the thumb. Okay, we got Now we got 5 more, okay? I thought we had 5 more now we have 5 more, okay?
Under his arm.
Yep, he was hiding it under his armpit. Next up, this one is from Frederick Mahl. This is, again, I don't know exactly which one this is cloning. It's probably cloning one of the top, there's like 2 of them, Portrait of Lady, and there's another one that's like really popular, and I'm pretty sure it's one of those 2. That's why they clone it. But this one is the Artist #2 from Mason Lumber. Look for the buck. But this one, unisex as well, kind of smells like rosy and kind of almost sweet, like rosy, almost candy-like, which is very nice. And honestly, when you spray that in the air, when you spray it outdoors, you will get a nice big sillage. Okay, you can get sillage, you get nice projection. Again, floral, kind of rosy, kind of sweet, almost candy-like. But not too sweet, okay? But it's nice and rosy. So look, the wifey says she wants it. Again, that is more of a unisex fragrance, but again, leans a little bit more on the feminine side of things. But we are here to talk about these fragrances. And there you go. That is, she's not showing the thing right there. There it is. That is the Artist #2, okay? Frederick Mahl. She likes that one. Next up, I believe this was in one of the last videos too. This one was part of a battle of sexy date night fragrances. This one is from Mason Lumber. This one is trying to clone YSL's the Tuxedo. This one is the Tux. This one is going to be your kind of warm, spicy, just nice cuddling fragrance right here. This one, about 55 bucks, give or take. If you can find it a little cheaper, go try to find it a little cheaper if you can. My guy out there in California, he has it. A couple of guys out in California have it. Again, that is a nice, warm, cuddly, seductive style fragrance, okay? Definitely a nice date night. Wear it with the wifey. Wear it on a nice occasion. Again, Tux.
Anniversary fragrance.
And I think I did, I recommended this to one of my subscribers that said he is in love with it. Absolutely in love with it. He had the real deal. He decided to get this one too. He says he loves it. So there you go. You don't have to have the real deal to just at least appreciate the beauty of some of these fragrances, okay? Again, think of these fragrances as their own, okay? Yes, they are cloning something, but honestly, if you spray these and go outdoors and someone asks what you're wearing and you say the Tuxedo, are they going to come to your house to make sure you have the real Tuxedo bottle? No, they are not. Okay, so lie if you have to, okay? But don't lie. Tell the truth. Say, you know what, I am rocking a Middle Eastern fragrance that smells good, because they might want to buy it. Right, they might be like, man, if you smell good and I'm smelling it from 2 feet away, I want what you are wearing. Right. Exactly what you are wearing, okay?
Hey, billionaires don't become billionaires by buying expensive fragrances. They become billionaires by saving their money and buying fragrances that smell exquisite, but saving their money.
True. Although Tom Ford would never wear one of these.
He probably does.
He probably does on the side. He probably has a few of these, and he probably has exactly those ones right there. He's probably smelling like Porto Neroli right now, for all we know. And he is just lying to you guys. So, next up, this one is, again, from a fragrance world. This one is trying to clone Carolina Herrera's Saffron Lazuli. This one is Lapis Lazuli. Okay, it's like I think it's like a blue stone, if you will. The last time I checked, it's like a blue stone. This one you are gonna need to spray, but I actually like this one. It's kind of again a nice, warm and spicy fragrance. Kind of got that saffron. Just kind of give it that sweet spice, a little bit like that. Very nice fragrance. Man and women can wear that one. Honestly, I think it's a little bit more manly, but with a little bit of that sweetness. A lady definitely could rock that. Take a look at that. Look at that camera work. Look at that. This is shot on a phone too, you guys. This is shot on my Samsung S4 for crying out loud. Look at that.
That's such a lie. But
look at that skin follicles. Look at that. See?
You did get a compliment on your camera.
And you noticed. Look, this is just a cell phone. Some of those other reviewers out there have those expensive cameras, and they're always doing this. They got to do this. They got to put it in and put it out. Look at that focus. Look at that right away. Boom.
And it's the front-facing camera, not even the back.
Look at that focus right away. Here we go. But
even though Samsung's
Lapis Lazuli, this is a clone of Saffron Lazuli by Carolina Herrera, one of my favorite designer houses. Too bad her fragrances just don't last that long. But
really, that's
one of my favorites. That one does though. That one does. But that is the fake one. See?
Oh, okay.
This is the fakes. Next up, we got two more. This one is a clone of Gucci Voice of the Snake. Now, I found that out because the guy who commented on this said it's Voices of the Snake. Honestly, I didn't know what it was until he gave me a little bit of the knowledge. This one is called the Trail Mason Lumber. Comes with a great packaging, little leather pouch. Get a nice big box. Bottle's nice and heavy. This one's definitely, she's not going to spray this on herself because it's kind of leathery. It's kind of spicy. Oh, it's a man. It's woody. It's kind of smoky. It's kind of animalic, if you will. It's definitely a fragrance you are going to have to wear outdoors, okay? You wear that indoors and, hell, I might punch you, okay? If I see you rocking that indoors, okay? Outdoors only. Cool weather, you're not going to wear that in the high heat. Again, Voices of the Snake by Gucci. This is like Gucci's like expensive lineup too, this one, okay? This one's, look at that crisp. Look, we don't have to put our hands behind it. She didn't have to do that.
Oh no, I'm just balancing it.
See, there you go.
It's heavy. It's a heavy bottle.
Look at that. Look at that camera work.
This bottle is bigger than my hand, so I need it too. It's beautiful.
But there you go. But what did you think of that one?
That is in the middle.
Now, would this be more of, like, honestly, you don't like it, but would you at least like to have me wear it?
Yeah, it's
would
in
it
the
smell
middle.
good?
Like, at first I did not like it, but as I kept sniffing it, I smelled different notes. And it made my nose run. But I can see you wearing that. Different occasions.
Again, cool weather, outdoors, okay? Not indoors and not in the summer. Last but not least is, I think, probably my second favorite of this whole set of, maybe my third, behind Tuxedo and African Leopard. This one is a clone of Amouage Enclave, and this one is very nice. It's spicy, it's fresh, it's minty, smells good. It kind of almost smells like a toothbrush or like a toothpaste and some spice mixed together, and then this is what you get. It's a classy gentleman fragrance, nice and green. I'll let her smell it. Almost kind of smells like tea as well. And I think that's with that mint, that it's a spicy mint concoction with a little bit of, it does smell almost like a matcha almost. It smells like tea, but it's that mint and that spicy cardamom that's giving it that sweet spice. This one is, again, easily in one of my favorites, especially in the nice warm weather, not in the high heat, but definitely outdoors. Maybe a nice wedding. Rock this one right here. You want to smell like a classy gentleman. Maybe you're going onto that airplane to travel overseas or to another state to do some business, but
actually having tea.
There you go. See, it smells like tea while she's having tea, while looking at tea in the video, looking at you guys. But there goes 10 more colognes that are, no doubt about it, a clone, okay? They are trying to clone the bottle, the name, everything about it. They are not trying to hide the fact that they are copying the fragrance. Again, most of these are really good fragrances. Again, it's just more of a matter of opinion if you like that type of scent. Other than that, most of them are pretty good as far as performance. Some of these fragrances, the real deals, don't even perform that well. So if you're even getting just the same, you're already going to be saving about a good $100 on most of these fragrances. So with that being said, hey, save your money. Buy some of these, okay? Now, with this being so many fragrances, again, we don't have all the cool editing skills. All we have is a cell phone, and for crying out loud, this phone is hanging on by a thread. It's like attached to the ceiling right now, okay? So we don't have cool holders or anything like that. So I'm not going to put every single one of these fragrances in the description down below. You guys just got to go find it, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. The wifey is going to get up out of there. She's going to use that thumb somewhere else. But anyways, peace out.